Oh my God.
What?
No way.
What?
Oh, the Mud Wizard's here.
Mud Wizard's here.
No way.
Read the sign. No shirt, no shoes, no dancing.
I've been stealing groceries since like the 5th grade. If your dad was a racist wizard, I don't think you'd want to join the family business.
I'm fucking like this, dude. Like that.
Someone who you've never seen before.
So she picked it up and then just wrung its neck. And I was 10 when I saw that.
I'm not touching you.
Yeah, dude. Like,
not touching you. Just
Boy, hey, boy.
he's like, get on the fucking ground.
I don't understand. Like, I've never seen anything. I'm befuddled. Found out my mom poops.
No way.
I know.
Dude.
Crushed me. Absolutely crushed me.
When did you find it out?
We were in Florida recently.
Okay.
And we were going on a fishing trip. And we had to leave super early.
Right.
So it was like 7, 8 a.m. And mom's like, oh, I can't have a coffee today. And I'm like, why, Mom? Why
You
can't
always have a coffee.
Why can't you have a coffee
Right.
today? And she's like, oh, I just can't because we're going to be on a boat. And I was like, so? She's like, Jake, don't make me fucking spell it out for you.
Well, Mom, do you want a cigarette?
Dude, my mom was like a mythological creature to me growing up because she's like vegetarian,
Right.
but she's also a health nut. So she never ate like pancakes, chocolate, never even like it had like sprinkles on her ice cream when she rarely had ice cream. So I just thought being a vegetarian meant you also just didn't have any fun.
Yeah. Well, your mom orders the most unfun pizza of all time.
Yeah, you have a big beef with my mom's pizza ordering.
It's fucked up, dude. Tomatoes, olives, and mushrooms.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
The 3 things I told her. I was she's like, I'm going to order you guys pizza for dinner. What do you want? And I was like, I like anything on my pizza except for tomatoes, olives, or mushrooms. And we come home. She's like, oh, there's pizza in the fridge. I had a piece. I'm sorry. And there's one piece taken out of this pizza with just tomatoes, mushrooms, and olives, man. It was fucked up.
Because the thing is, like, she's a vegetarian, so every time we have dinner, we have to like cater to her needs, kind of, or there needs to be something there where she can eat.
I get it.
But the worst part is she'll have one slice out of an extra large pizza, and the rest of us have to eat this olive, tomato, and fucking
mushroom pizza.
Yeah.
You don't rock the half and half or...
I don't know. Like, she might not know that exists. Like, I don't know.
I didn't even know that was an option.
She's a traditional woman. You know? A pizza's supposed to be one type of pizza only. No, my mom poops, bro, but only for an hour, bro, on Sundays.
The whole week she builds it up, and then just releases on Sunday.
That's what I'm convinced, dude.
Yeah.
What else could she be doing in the bathroom for all that time?
It's God's day.
It's God's day, exactly. She goes to church. She comes home and takes an hour-long shit.
No, she shits, then releases her sins at church.
Dude, that was her whole motto for going to church. I was like, Mom, like she didn't force us to go to church or anything like that, but she went through a phase where she'd go to church, and I was like, are you religious or like what? Because that was never a thing growing up. She's like, yeah, grew up kind of around it. She's like, I figured I'd just go and like clean my slate for the week, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
all it is.
Is that it? Is that what it is?
I mean, in a nutshell.
I'm getting a lot of
I don't go to church, but people say that. Yeah. I've heard that before, where it's like a refresher kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like you've never been to church. You can go for the first time. Tell him you fucking did the most disgusting shit a human being can do, and the priest will be like, say 4 Hail Marys and Our Father, and you're good.
That's crazy because is it? So you know how therapists have to report crimes? Do priests have to do the same and when they hear about crimes in confession?
I think it's like a criminal code. When you tell a criminal your crimes, there's nothing they can do.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's awesome, dude.
Welcome to Down to the Wire.
That was great. That was really good.
I haven't been to church in a minute either, actually.
Speaking of church, follow, and subscribe to Down to Wire podcast. More of a cult, I guess. Never mind.
Trying to build a cult following here.
Yeah, cult following is what Down the Wire is all about. And for you to be a part of it, you have to follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. What are the other ones?
Yeah, we're on Spotify. You can watch.
Said that.
You can watch video as well though on Spotify.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
You can watch video also on YouTube.
Said that.
And then so I was
swear to
zoned
God,
out
man,
for a second.
I swear to God, if you say Apple Podcasts,
You stole the big three,
I swear
bro.
to God, if you say Apple Podcasts,
We're also on Stitcher,
there we go. There we go.
iHeartRadio.
Breaker,
I think so.
Google Podcasts.
Yes, Google,
Amazon Podcasts.
I think it's just Amazon Music.
Fuck it.
We're
on Amazon
that.
too.
We're
If
on
you
that.
want.
Also, guys, shout out to Red Bull Canada.
Fucking Red Bull, man.
Oh.
This one's for this bull's for you.
Yeah, I guess it's mandatory
Bulls
to drink
for
one.
you.
Like we have to drink one every episode.
Yeah.
Cheers, Red Bull.
I wish we had the
CGI to just grow wings and take off and fly, dude.
exactly what I was thinking. Dude.
That'd be
Synergy.
sick, dude.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Red Bull, we're having some content coming out soon.
Uh-huh.
We just have to record it.
We just have to.
We just have to film it and come up with the ideas. But it's coming. It's coming.
This is like Phelan's whole Red Bull scenario again. When he was like his frat was supposed to be Red Bull ambassadors, and then they ended up just crushing all the Red Bull and having to go buy more before they could film content with it. Sorry, that was. I'm sorry, man. That was
I guess we're not affiliated with them anymore.
exactly.
So it's all good.
That was Fat Guy host confidentiality agreement. I just broke there.
By the way, everyone, shout out Phelan. Coleman's not here today, so Phelan's
Yeah.
holding it down on the fact guying and the camera work. So shout out Phelan. He's doing God's work behind the camera.
Yeah,
Amen.
Coleman texted and said he's been just going number 3 and number 4 a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
So we'll give him another day. If not, might have to take him out back. Old Yeller style. Coleman, if you're watching this, buddy, get well soon. Or else.
Oh man! This week, guys, we got front page news again. We were gonna do John's Friends this week, introduce that new segment.
But the jump off story I had for it was going to incriminate my friend. So had to kibosh that one for the week. So
But we will do John's Friends at
Yes.
some point. I hope so. Unless all of the stories are just incriminating, which I feel like they might be.
It might. I
might
didn't
be.
think about it, but it could be that that's the case. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Have we explained what John's Friends is?
I feel like we'll go into it once we actually introduce the segment. But John's Friends will be a segment about John's friends.
Yeah.
'Cause John is from buttfuck Idaho, Middleton, Nova Scotia.
There it is.
And there's just characters out there. Like I've met some of these guys, and like words do not do justice. So we're gonna have them send in voice messages describing a certain story after John explains what the story was. So
Exactly.
it kind of gives context to like two sides of the coin.
So stay tuned for that. We want that coming out here in the next week or two. Promise it'll be here in the next. It'll be here.
2023. You'll see it. You'll see it. But we're going to do front page news, and then we got back page news, then we got our soapbox at the end to wrap things up. So first things first, front page news.
Do the extra.
Do you want me to do it? I was thinking, like, should I do it? Like,
it was sick when you did it last time.
extra, read all about it. Front page news.
Canadians are now stealing overpriced food from grocery stores with zero remorse. This story's coming out now. But it's front page news now, I guess, but it's kind of old news in most poor student lives. You know what I mean? Like,
John's like, I've been stealing groceries since like the 5th grade. Dude, yeah, I thought it was just like a known thing. Like if you get a case of like Gatorades or water, just a case of anything, you throw it under the bottom, you just don't pay for
That's
it.
how it started. That's how it started.
It's a
for me.
gateway.
And then the self-checkout came, and oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So okay, before we get into
rubs
it,
hands together menacingly.
little context. So this is a big story now because big Loblaws, big grocery,
Big grocery.
Big
that's
grocery.
they're coming after people saying that because people are it's an epidemic right now. People stealing groceries, and grocery stores are losing thousands of dollars a week,
Yes.
which is apparently really tough on them because their profit margins are already thin.
So they're increasing the prices of groceries more, making the groceries more expensive, which is like adding to this inflation issue that we're dealt with, and which is the result, which results in us stealing groceries. Allegedly stealing groceries.
Allegedly. It's a vicious cycle.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Like grocery stores are just like, hey, don't steal, but scan your own groceries with this fucking stoner minimum wage worker watching you.
It's always an old man.
That won't work. Like fucking
always an
foolproof
old man,
plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't make any sense. Like you fucking played yourself by cutting labor costs and firing people for these machines to save money. You're now losing money with people fleecing these fucking self-checkout machines.
There's no way that 75-year-old man who's still wearing a mask, like it's, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? If you still see a person wearing a mask, you kind of like raise your eyebrows.
Conservative John's coming out.
I'm just saying. I'm sick right now. I got COVID like 3 hours ago. But I'm just, that's why they wear that. Okay, I get it now. But anyways, there's a 75-year-old man there who's still working at a grocery store to pay for fucking groceries that he can't afford.
Yeah.
Is gonna tackle me on my way out after I allegedly steal deli meat and bacon. Like you're fucked.
I know. And if you do take that job seriously,
right?
Fucking narc, dude.
Narc is right.
Fucking narc, dude.
If you
what you doing? Fucking getting paid minimum wage to just hover over people to see if they're fleecing fucking chocolate bars and like, you know what I mean? I should stop just naming stuff that I steal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. You played yourself.
You did. I mean, the self-checkout in its core, a good idea. But when it comes down to it,
it's like AI. It's like in theory, it seems like a great idea.
You can't trust the honor system.
You can't give humans good things.
Exactly.
You know?
This isn't badminton.
What?
Badminton uses honor system to scoring. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. Well, at least in the high school level in Nova Scotia, rural Nova Scotia.
Does it actually? What do you mean?
Because there's not that many badminton refs around rural Nova Scotia. But whatever. That could just be a whole other thing that I just don't understand about badminton because I played it there. It's like how I never thought that firefighters were paid.
I was about to say that.
I thought all firefighters were volunteer firefighters because I only ever knew volunteer firefighters.
This is why I want to introduce John's friends because it's a whole other world out there.
Sheltered life. Anyways, there's a bunch of Twitter beef that happened after...
So come and slide over and...
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Dude, force of habit. Force of habit.
I'm telling you, dude.
Sorry, failing. Thank you.
Oh.
Anyways, this...
there's a charger in my bag.
Word.
I'm going to grab it.
Word.
Or there's just one on the table, actually. There.
Okay, sweet.
We'll get into this Twitter beef now, though. So, a guy named something Charlebois, that's his last name.
But his Twitter name's The Food Processor.
Professor, sorry.
The Food Professor. It's
The
even worse.
food processor. All his tweets
Processor
are just
kind of
like,
goes hard.
like the sound of a food processor. I'm not good at accents. I don't know, man.
The Food Professor, though, and because people are going off on Twitter, like this one guy just says...
that was the most hustle I've ever seen.
That was the most Coleman thing Phelan could have done.
Most hustle I've ever seen cut in front of a fucking camera. Sorry, go on.
But there's a bunch of tweets of
The old man's got a shit walk, man. He goes... Sorry. Now go on.
So people are going off on Twitter just talking about I steal almost all my groceries and continue to do so. Yada yada yada.
They're really just
guys
incriminating themselves?
Yeah,
Really?
people just incriminating themselves.
Not even
They're just
saying
like,
allegedly.
and this one guy says, "Call me crazy, Ann, but if you're too poor to afford food and the government doesn't give you any options, taking food from a corporate grocery chain to survive doesn't sound like theft to me."
Yeah.
And then the food professor comments, "You think it's appropriate to shoplift from grocery shopping just because you think the food prices are too high? Crazy." And dude,
Crazy.
That was good. Like
This
I knew
tw-
exactly what you meant. Crazy, man.
Crazy.
so this tweet has gotten over 6 million views on Twitter, but only 1,000 likes.
Ratio.
Get fucking ratio.
So that means that, dude, that means that let's do the math here.
Mhm.
I think it was 6.2 million
Yeah.
people have seen it. So 0.00016% people agree with you.
100, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, to find a percentage.
0.016%. Thanks, dude. Math
Nice.
guy.
016.
Yeah, what a fucking loser.
Like
No one's agreeing
less
with
than
them.
2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who sides with fucking Big Grocery? You know, like who sides with these
And
companies?
the fact that this guy is siding with Big Grocery and he's got an annual income of $221,000.
And we only know that because people are coming after him. After this tweet, people are roasting this guy. This one guy found out how much money he makes and posted it online. And then this other guy was like, at no point did I agree with the system that expects money in exchange for food, a human right. So yeah, shoplifting is fine and dandy to me. But there's a bunch of
You heard it here first, folks.
Just quote that. Just quote
there's
that,
a bunch
dude.
of people talking about like stealing food's okay. This one guy posted a meme. It was like the little kid from King of the Hill. It just goes, "I'll tell you what." It's my best impression of the guy. It
That's
says,
good though.
Under capitalism, food isn't produced to feed people. It's produced to make a profit. When it's not profitable to feed people, we let them starve. Even when our labor has conquered scarcity. Scarcity. Fuck.
Almost
Capitalism must manufacture it in order to justify its existence. I like how everyone's like bottom line is capitalism when it comes down to shit.
Capitalism, man. Capital fucking.
It's true though. It's like because what it says in the article is that again, because the profit margins are so slim, what ends up happening is like not only because of inflation, prices get higher.
Yeah.
As shoplifting increases and the grocers are losing money, they increase their prices even more. So like we all end up paying for it in the end for shoplifting, which to me just sounds like a big old game of chicken, dude.
Yeah.
Who can last out the longest? Because keep hiking up those prices. I'll just keep fucking stealing from you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And if it gets to the point where these places shut down, I'll just go to restaurants and dine and dash, dude. Allegedly. So I'll just keep fucking eating for free because it's my goddamn given right.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll urban hunt pigeons if I have to. Like, you think I'm going to buy food? You're wrong.
I heard pigeon's actually pretty good.
Right?
Oh, no, that's...
Pigeons are good.
Is it pigeon?
Pigeon's good.
It is pigeon, yeah.
Pigeon pie, man. Gotta kill a ton of them to make one, but they're good. That's what my grandmother said, dude. Pigeon pie's good, but you gotta kill too many of them to make one. That's a direct.
That was
from
why
my
she liked
grandmother.
making them.
Yeah, I was like, it's actually the first animal I ever saw my grandmother kill was a pigeon.
First of many.
At facts, yeah.
How'd she do it? Like shoot it out of the sky?
I've seen her do that, but that wasn't the first time. She actually shot it off her bird feeder because she's pissed off it was taking the food from all the other birds that she actually liked, and then didn't kill it quite. So she picked it up and then just wrung its neck. And I was 10 when I saw that. So John's friends, man, coming to you guys, coming to a theater near you soon.
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah, it is sick. It was in her front yard too. She lives in a subdivision.
That's dope. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll link the clip of John talking about his other grandma stories.
Ton of grandma
What
stories.
a woman.
Dude, I actually forgot. I left one out of that story when we were talking about her killing things, but she actually trapped a raccoon, or maybe it was a squirrel, in the winter time, and she couldn't kill it in her kill barrel out back, so she did it.
She had a
Kill barrel.
Facts, dude. She had multiple kill barrels. One at my mom's house, one at her house, one at my dad's.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Raccoons were everywhere, it turns out. Anyway, she drowned a squirrel in her tub. Okay, let's go on to backpage news.
All right.
Oh my god.
So that was front page news. Hot topics that are trending, everyone's talking about on the front page of the news.
Yeah.
Now it's time for back page news. The unheard of shit that flies under the radar that we find because we dive into the depths of the internet. Starting off with, oh my god.
What?
No way.
What?
Is it Coleman? Come in. Did he rise from the dead?
Oh,
You made it.
Oh my god.
Did you just rise from the dead?
Look who it is.
You guys said one latest record.
I thought you were dead.
I didn't think you were going to make it.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
All right. Let's fucking strap you in here, dude.
All right.
Let's strap you in.
We don't have to take
Grab
him
a
out
Red
back
Bull,
and kill
dude.
him.
Dude, that's crazy. You just fucking, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Coleman, in a miraculous turn of events, Coleman has entered the building,
What the fuck, dude?
rose from the dead.
You guys want to see grit? You want to know what it takes to be a fucking man these days? Look at this guy right here.
A true Downey.
True down to the
True
wire.
Downey.
I'm regretting all my choices immediately.
Like, why am I here?
How you feeling, dude?
Bad.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
grit, dude. That's
well, I
grit.
don't know. I was feeling shit in my bed, so I might as well feel shit around the boys. You know what I'm saying?
dude.
Yeah, dude. That's
Get all you
that's
guys.
facts, bro.
That's what it's all
Journey.
about, man.
Put that on my gravestone, man.
Sick.
Hey, happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, dude. Thank you
yeah.
very much. Thank you.
Did you do anything, or were you actually fucked?
No, I went laser tagging in the afternoon, and then yeah, I had a part. We had a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a party.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
you missed
See,
out.
this is why I'm here right now, because I couldn't take it if I missed another.
Yeah.
The FOMO is kicking in.
It was fucked. It was bad.
Just,
was bad all
you don't
weekend.
want to be at home watching this episode.
Yeah.
Phelan, you're doing it all wrong.
Bad fact. Bad fact. He pulled an ultimate Coleman though.
What did he do?
So the,
fuck off.
the computer was about to die. Not a Coleman move. Not his fault. But when
I
he
was
went to plug it in,
inspired,
he
though.
walked right in front of the cameras to plug it
In
So-
a jogging arms,
were-
like walking feet type
Hey,
of motion.
listen. Well, when I did it, there were two cameras. You could have cut to the camera that I wasn't in front of. I just want to be really clear about that.
in. The fact that
Really, man.
really, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep it going. Coleman just sprints across the cameras.
If I go fast, they won't see me as long.
I appreciate that. Just go. Just run by. Run
Coleman's
by.
is like a fucking. Coleman's like a cartoon cat burglar. Like. Dun, dun, dun.
It's like, damn, I didn't even think of that.
I digress. So let's get into Backpage News.
Backpage news. Greta Thunberg and a mud wizard faced off against German cops to protest a coal deal with the country's largest energy company.
Holy fucking link up.
That was
For real.
Holy Greta Thunberg and the fucking mud wizard,
the
bro.
crossover episode you didn't know you needed, man.
So the video is hilarious. It's
my
in the
God.
next tab, Coleman. This mud wizard, dude. It looks like he has powers over these cops because these cops are trying to break up a protest, and it's just
It's
like
It's fucked up.
several feet of just mud that they're like seeping into, and they're wearing like
I
proper.
wouldn't say several feet. That's an over exaggeration of it. Was probably several inches of mud.
I don't know, dude. It
Well,
looks
it's
pretty.
covering their boots and
It looks
shit.
pretty thick.
Yeah.
That's not several feet's like 7 feet.
About
right?
a foot.
About a foot.
About
About a foot of
maybe
mud.
2.
There it is.
Above-
I'll give you a
above
foot.
I'll
average.
give you a foot.
All
I'll
right.
give you a foot.
It looks like when the Empire invaded whatever the Ewok planet was.
Yeah.
And they're just like all struggling with the terrain.
Yeah.
And all the fucking
It
Ewoks
looks like
are like.
Yeah, dude.
Woodstock 90. It looks like
For sure.
Woodstock
Alternatively,
99.
it looks like the Vietnam War.
There it is. Woodstock 99, Woodstock 69. Either one of those two.
Nice.
Lots of mud.
69.
But the cops are like struggling to like get their footing, and they have like the proper gear on, dude, to
it's
like
so
combat
funny.
this mud. And then this wizard comes out of nowhere,
Dude, in a
and he's
pair of
wearing like,
Vans.
like, and he's just hovering over them basically. And it looks like he's controlling them, like the way the cops are wobbling. It looks like he's actually
He's just
controlling
like,
their
and
movement.
he's just like kind of got this like unsteady motion. He
Drunken master fucking
Dude,
floating over the mud.
He two hands one of them at one point. He's like rubbing his hands over top of them, like as if he's taking their
Yeah, it's like,
powers
I'm
away.
not touching you.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm not touching you,
just
but
like-
I'm like controlling them, dude. Like, it's crazy shit, dude.
Greta Thunberg was there too. She probably summoned him, like, just, and this guy just rose from the mud, man.
I like how so they're trying to
You
interview.
merely
They're trying to,
adopted the mud. I was born from it.
they're trying to interview Greta at the end, and she's like not giving a comment, and then it just cuts to her dancing to like the YMCA.
Not only does she not comment, she's like, I'm not asking questions. I don't want to ask questions. And then it pans to her and her friends doing the YMCA in what looks to be cold as it's
I feel like-
January in Germany. It can't be warm.
I feel like environmental protests
Right.
are her form of YMCA programs. Like that's what she does for like after school activities. Like that's her version of YMCA.
Yeah, they're asking her questions. She's like, I'm just trying to vibe, man. Leave me alone.
Just partying with the Mud Wizard, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the Mud Wizard's here. No way.
Trying to get a hold of him for weeks, man.
I also like too in the video how the Mud Wizard is like holding a book in his left hand.
Yeah, dude.
It's like his spell book.
It
It's
is.
just like, hey guys, I'm still a novice wizard
That
here.
was
Like
so
I don't have this
crazy.
shit memorized, but trust me.
I'm studying.
I'm
an
getting pretty
apprentice.
good.
I'm apprentice, they're
I'm
called.
getting
They're
pretty good.
apprentices.
It's amazing.
Just that video is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
It's very, very
It's the
good.
most
It's very
confusing
good.
thing I've seen too.
It's a head
Like, what
scratcher.
is
It's
going
a
on?
head scratcher.
Why can't the cops move? Why are they
the
limp?
cops
Like,
universally are fun. Like you can see a big line of them, and like 3 or 4 have like ventured out to like beat the shit out of innocent people or whatever that they do. And the Mud Wizard, they're every single one.
whatever cops do at protests, I
I
don't
don't
know.
fucking know.
It was straight out of a cartoon.
Every single one of them is stuck, and this guy is just waltzing around.
It's like he was just
practically
like
skipping.
It was like he was like quicksand, and then they're all just like, whoa.
Couldn't move, dude. It's actually crazy.
insane.
But his like, look at his footwear. Like,
Oh, dude, he's like he could be barefoot with just a bunch caked on. Like he's not wearing much more than sneakers.
I don't understand. Like, I've never seen anything. I'm befuddled.
Fuddled, dope, bro. That was awesome.
It was the way he was walking as well. Like, because the way he was, you were
he was
talking about
just
him like
walking. He
floating and
wasn't-
shit.
Yeah.
The way he was walking was because he was like he'd take a step, but he wouldn't put all his weight into it. He would like just wiggle it and then move right to the
he
next
was
one.
talking.
He's got experience.
He was talking strictly off of body language. Like I don't
was
think
so
he was
weird.
saying anything, but like his presence was felt. Like, I knew
bet
he
you-
was the alpha there. Dude.
No, dude,
Like,
he was saying some shit in a
Was he?
language that we
Probably
don't
just
under-
ooga booga.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Alakazam.
Yeah, exactly.
check spell book. Fucking say something.
Yeah, what do German spells sound like?
Wait, what the fuck was it to make the cops fall over again? A-cab. Gotcha.
Nice.
That's a
Nice.
good one.
That's a good
one.
But yeah, the actual protest though, it's because they want to dig under that mud to get the coal that's under there, and they're trying to prevent them from getting to that coal.
And
That's what
they
the
did.
actual-
They did. They cleared all the protesters out, and they've already started excavating.
Even the Mud Wizard?
What?
Even the Mud
Like
Wizard?
he probably returned.
He
to
probably
the mud.
went down-
He probably returned to
He'll
the
be
mud.
back.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Dude, he probably went down with the mud, bro. Like, he just, like-
Wait till never mind. Wait till that mine collapses and traps a whole bunch of miners in there again, and
the Mud Wizard.
All
will
you
be
just
back.
hear is a
the
match
Mud Wizard-
strike.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll come crawling back for me.
Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna
Your
come?
pages turning in a spell book in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to find this guy.
Man. Mud
Next
Wizard.
headline?
Shout out. Yeah, next headline.
Shout out to any type of wizard except the racist one from New Zealand.
Yeah, that guy kind of
That guy
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
Was he racist or misogynist?
Both, I
It's
think.
both.
Yeah.
I think
Double suck.
I think they kind of one goes with the other. I never met like. There's definitely no.
I'm a
such thing-
racist feminist.
It's like every white woman suffragette from like the 1800s was racist and a feminist.
True. Damn.
That's a fact for you.
That is a fact.
That's it. Okay, he's
Come on,
coming
hit it
back
with
to
the
life.
tagline, Coleman. Do it.
No.
Do it, Coleman.
It's your thing.
Nice. That was sensual. Say that again.
No.
The headphones on.
All right.
Say,
So much indignity today.
say, get fact.
Or you will get fact.
Maybe the racist New Zealand wizard was this guy's dad and he's rebelling, the Mud Wizard.
I don't think so, because I think that other wizard seemed like a scam. Like he was just collecting.
He wasn't a real wizard.
He was
This guy-
collecting. He was collecting government checks. Like he was on government or wizard disability. Like just fix yourself. If
the
you're a
wizard
wizard,
stimmies.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. This guy, like I wholeheartedly believe this guy rose from that field and just fought them all off.
I don't think if your dad was a racist wizard, I don't think you'd want to join the family business.
If your
I
dad's
don't think you'd want
I
to
don't
be a
know
wizard.
if you are. I think being a wizard is hereditary, though. I don't think you have a choice of being a wizard, but you get to choose what kind
It's
of
like
wizard
Harry Potter,
you are.
you're a chosen one. You can't
Yeah.
control it.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can't control whether or not you're a wizard, but you can control whether or not you're a deadbeat asshole wizard. And
Yeah.
this guy
Right. Right.
went to college and rediscovered himself.
yeah became a accountant wizard at Gringotts. It's a fucking Harry Potter show. dude.
Fuck up. Those are goblins.
Get fact.
God, what will you guys do without me here?
Next
Only
headline.
mistakes.
Reads.
Dancer's flash mob funeral with another one bites the dust.
So this girl, before she died, she arranged to have a flash mob perform at her funeral because she wanted to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
And she did.
Flashbang.
The only thing was no one knew, like, at the funeral.
Dude.
Except for, like, a few people, I guess, like, close friends knew because they helped her organize it. But, like, everything there was
Picture's so awkward.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
Bro, the video, too, is just, like, they're just performing. At the start, they're just kind of, like, everyone's standing there. But by the end of it, people, like, fucking clapping.
Yeah, people are
you know
clapping.
What I mean?
They got into it.
What a roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine? Going from fucking not even 0, like -50 to 150. Like another one bites the dust, comes on. You're like, holy fuck. Bro, dude. And then immediately after, you're like, oh yeah, Sandy's
You
dead.
find yourself tapping your foot along.
Granddad.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the funeral where the guy had like a tape of himself recorded and he's just like, get me out, let me out of here.
No.
And they're
That's
all standing around the
hilarious.
coffin and this guy, like his buddy plays it for him because that's what he requested
Damn.
during his funeral. Hilarious.
Damn. That's crazy.
I
It's
think it'd be
insane.
jokes to do huge fart sound from the coffin. That'd be a good one.
That would be jokes.
Middle of the eulogy time, it just huge ripper from obviously the coffin. That's a good one.
That's a great one. I wonder if like the word had to circulate that it was okay to like get into it before like because at the beginning of the flash mob everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? And a few people knew, so they were like, no,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, some heartless bastard had to fucking break the ice and start
Yeah.
clapping along.
Yeah.
But it's funny because no one knew what was going on, and the dancers were saying it was kind of weird because at the start they're just in big trench coats hiding their getup, obviously, and they're just like shaking hands with people, pretending to just be people attending the funeral. They thought, like, could you imagine just like my condolences, and they're just like, oh, like, how did you know her? And it's just like, she hired me to be here.
Yeah, that's
And they're fucking walking
I
away,
was thinking,
dude.
it's like they don't even
What?
know this person. They're just hired dancers to do a
They
flash.
don't even know they're dancers yet. Like, they're just there. Like,
Yeah, it's
I'd
funny.
What
be
are some good
undercover at a
excuses?
fucking funeral, bro. Like, you're just sitting there scoping the crowd, like, oh, these guys have no fucking DM but to melt their faces off. Like,
These
What would you
Motherfuck.
say if you were hired to be at a funeral and you couldn't tell anyone that you were hired to be there? Like, what were some excuses, like how you knew the person?
How you knew the person? Damn. I would say,
They used to clean their house.
Sell them weed?
swingers.
Nice.
Swingers.
Just deadpan.
We dated in the 70s.
Nice.
I met them online actually.
We met on Craigslist.
We're gamer friends. I'm from Idaho.
That's a good one. It's actually my first time seeing her in person.
Not as hot as I thought.
But
I created a short list of songs that I don't think would be good flash mob dances or flash mob
better
songs.
than Another One Bites the Dust.
No, like just equally as bad, if not
Okay.
worse. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay.
Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
Nice.
Go to Hell by Megadeth.
Nice.
Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Nice.
Is that it?
Fade to Black by Metallica. That's it. That's my list. Dude.
That's good. That's good.
Honestly, though, I'm a flash mob hater. They're a 0 to 10 for me. It's like a top 5 worst things you can do to like get together with people. Kind of like baby like gender reveals. Yeah, I went to one gender reveal. Showed up 2.5 hours late. Gender was already revealed. I just drank beers while they cleaned up. Ate the leftovers off the cheese board.
You just fucking assholes saying there's just a little pink over there you should clean up. It's like, dude.
I was hoping it was gonna be a boy. So
Are you a bunch of fucking just sports shit
Yeah.
as a gift?
I was just thinking that. Soon as you gonna play football?
It's a fucking Tom Brady onesie.
That's good. Oh, that's it. That's
This
all
is
I got.
I wish I could be there.
The flash. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Would
always
you-
kind of wanted to be caught in the middle of a flash mob, like one of those big ones, like on YouTube, where they
Yeah,
like
this
take
doesn't
over
really-
like Central Station.
This
or
doesn't
some
really
shit.
feel like an actual flash mob.
Yeah,
It feels
no,
like
this is a
five
flash.
people. Yeah.
performance.
Yeah, a flash quartet,
Yeah.
a flash recital.
This is a foursome.
Yeah.
It's the worst foursome ever.
Flash foursome is pretty good.
Foursome at an orgy. Foursome.
Foursome. There's an orgy going on. 4 people just fucked off to have their own foursome.
Honestly, nobody else is hot. That's how you thin the herd, though. You just get invited to progressively more exclusive orgies. You level up based on your
You
performance.
get to go behind the red rope at
Yeah.
the fucking orgy, man. You made it.
And then you learn about the secret warehouse orgy. And then it keeps going.
It's like a cafeteria table orgy. Like
Yeah.
everyone met up to fuck each other, but not all together. There's like certain subgroups.
Right, yeah.
Soon you're going to Berlin for deep house fucking.
That's just what you want to do, dude.
Ooh, no comment. Interesting.
Yeah. Dude,
Interesting.
Berlin looks like a great place to party. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no, I wasn't denying.
Berlin's a great place to party.
It seems like it,
Yeah.
dude. And, yeah, that's a whole other thing. Just read about Berlin's party scene. Looks dope. Would you rather be a person flash? Who would you rather be at this funeral? Would you rather be a person in the audience, a person doing the flash mob, or the person dead?
I was gonna say the person in the coffin for sure.
I was gonna say that.
I just can't imagine being at like my grandmother's funeral after she died from a fucking blood transfusion.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that.
Yeah, she died from
Yeah.
a blood transfusion
horrific
scandal
death.
in
Yeah.
the 70s.
Oh,
30,000
God.
victims died, and you're at this woman's funeral. And you're bawling your eyes out because you loved your grandmother. She was such a light in her life. She was always dancing and singing around. She's that kind of woman that would have had a flash mob at her funeral, and then all of a sudden you hear this turning of
dance.
and someone's just up fucking like this, dude, like that.
Someone who you've never seen before in your entire life. A
you come-
complete stranger.
And that you come to find out was hired to be there to do jazz hands at your
People are
grandma's
just
funeral.
crying in the fuck.
Died an untimely death at 65.
What she
along
would have
with-
wanted. That's what she would have wanted.
Fucked up, bro. Fucked up.
Starts developing to like a fucking slow clap.
It's just sad.
Just shout out though. Funerals, I mean, like,
Yeah.
to anyone that's hating on this, die however you want to die. Funerals are the most selfish thing ever from all accounts, from
Right.
everyone, because there's gonna have people on both ends being like, oh, you shouldn't die that way. You should be fucking in the grave, me mourning, dead silence in that fucking room. And even on the other end too, for the person that's dead, you know how selfish it is to die.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, like, dude, you know how, like, if I were to die tomorrow, you know how expensive that is? You know the burden I'm putting on other people to fucking put on a funeral for me?
I'm gonna have
it's
to-
such a selfish
I'm
thing,
gonna have to
dude.
give a eulogy. Like, it's just don't make me do that. Just in my grandmother's like 2 weeks ago, dude. Like,
John
come
just
on.
fucking just unleashes a fart in the mic. He would have wanted that. Is that even-
I do the fart prank in the coffin.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Does a whole stand-up set.
Yeah, bombs
3
too.
hours, like those two. Decided to film my special here.
That's such a good Netflix special location.
Everyone say hi to Netflix, guys.
Funerals are selfish. No, just death is selfish.
Death is selfish, bro.
I think it's because dying is such like it triggers so many emotions within you that
Yeah.
everyone automatically resorts to being selfish.
you're so weak.
You know what I
if
mean?
you
Because
die.
it's just like you're in a weak moment, so you're just like, fuck everyone else. I'm gonna deal with this how I want to deal with this.
Yeah, I want my funeral to give me dignity, man. That's what I want. As soon as I die, someone fold me up into a cannonball so I stay in that shape so you guys could shoot me.
That'd be the most depressing thing ever.
Yeah.
You just
Rigor
fall
mortis.
out limp out of a fucking cannonball.
No,
like
no.
just a rag doll, dude.
Pack that thing. Pack that cannon. that's on
Vacuum
the-
seal my corpse the
Dude,
instant I
how
pass
about
away.
just your head? Like we saw off your head. and then
That's
your head just
awesome.
fucking-
That's so awesome, dude.
and we taxidermy it so you have like
Yeah,
Like,
and then put
just
it
like
put it
that.
in like one of the
Just-
jars, like Futurama style, so that when you shoot it out into the ocean, it's found by like an Icelandic fisherman or something. 20 years from then, it just washes up on shore. That's the
you
shit I
have
want.
a researchable face.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Your face.
I have a online, like, I have a social media footprint that you can track back to me. We'll clip this. This is what I want for my funeral, dude.
You're gonna bury your treasure.
yeah.
Set up an elaborate like
Yeah. And
39 clues in the
first
podcast.
clue,
Oh,
the first
yeah, I'm
clue,
doing that.
the first clue will be in the shrunken head, the bottle containing my shrunken head that will wash up on shore sometime after I die. So,
Dude, you're gonna like
Crack that bad boy open if
Crack
you're
that
listening,
open, yeah.
Sven.
people are gonna spend fucking years tracking down this treasure
Yeah.
just to find out it's like 3 doobies, a half pack of cigarettes, and some and fucking chew. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
80-year-old junior
And like
chicken.
keys to a fucking John Deere that doesn't work.
yeah. Some pepperoni.
Oh yeah, you do like your pepperoni.
Love pepperoni.
Yeah.
Nova Scotian pepperoni. If you know about Nova Scotian pepperoni, you know what the fuck's up.
Shut
Don't
up,
air stop.
dude.
It's not a fucking life, Balin. Right? They don't
yeah,
have
brother.
it here. It's not the same.
John also
Don't knock
claims
Nova
that
Scotia pepperoni.
John also claims that Nova Scotia has the best Chinese
No,
food in the
Middleton,
world.
Nova Scotia. The House of Chang restaurant in Middleton, Nova Scotia is the best Chinese food restaurant in the world.
In the
Yeah, dude. The world, bro. They also sell fish.
Phelan, you've been to China
true or
and Nova
false?
Scotia.
Yeah, Phelan graduated from China, man.
Graduated from China, the whole country.
Him and 9 other lucky kids, man. Nice fucking headline.
All right, next up we got. Next one, yes, sorry.
Swedish government moves to get rid of permits needed for dancing.
So there's a law in place in Sweden where you need.
That does seem like a
Seems very
German law,
German,
right?
yeah.
1933 to 45 Germany type law.
Footloose.
1930s
Dude,
Germany type beat.
If I were from 1940s Germany and I fucking time travel to right now to
Yeah.
read this, I would think that we won.
You'd be like,
That's what I would think.
fucking rights.
I'd be like, this makes sense.
Fucking rights.
But I was trying to explain what's going on. Oh yeah, so there's a rule in place. There's a law where if you're an establishment, restaurant, club, whatever, you need to get a permit to allow people to dance in your venue.
Yeah.
And if people are caught dancing in your venue and you don't have a permit, they can take away your fucking liquor license,
yeah,
dude.
and your like just business license.
Yeah.
They can fuck you up, bro. It costs $67 to register for a dancing permit. 67 euros. Is that what they got in Sweden? Euros? Sure. It's in Europe.
Probably. No, it's Cronin.
Nice.
Kroner.
Kroner.
Kroner. Fuck.
Nice.
Got fact.
Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
Six
Cost
pack.
700 Cronenbergs?
67 beers.
Yeah, $67, 700 Kroner.
Good fact, dude.
Just got faxed twice by Coleman. Yeah.
I just like how all of Sweden is Footloose.
Dude, not even like I'd like to
Straight up.
picture how like whoever came with this rule just watched the first half of Footloose and then turned it off because like
This is Kevin Bacon's best performance of all time. I honestly have seen
I've seen,
enough.
the only reason why they turned it off too is because his foot started tapping halfway through. He's like, no, this is good enough.
The warehouse scene, he was like, this is fucked.
This starts breaking his sweat.
Yeah, you also
I just want to dance, mom.
I just like the fucking scene of like someone playing like I don't know why Uptown Funk is the song that's coming to mind, but all of a sudden someone hits the fucking jukebox like the Fonz, Uptown Funk starts going, everyone's just head nodding.
That's a
around.
fucking crime, dude. Hearing Uptown Funk and not dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real fucking
At
crime.
least toe tapping, head shaking. A cop
Yeah.
just is like going by on the street with his decibel beep, fucking like
Yeah.
Yeah, they doom, doom.
Here's the sweet sound of fucking Bruno Mars's voice, man. Just kicks in the door. He's like, get on the fucking ground, man.
Who's the fucking
As
bar?
he's like this, it's just like his foot starts going. He's like,
He's like,
fuck.
get on the ground. just like,
Turns body cam off, starts bugging.
the United States has police brutality. Sweden has that, dude. That's the European version of Police brutality.
Oh, dude, this does sound very Nazi Germany.
It does, dude.
This is probably the most Nazi Germany thing I've heard, other than Nazi Germany. Can't dance. Also, too, like, it's $67 to get a permit. Like, just,
Yeah, who's the bartender that's like, so people start getting up from the tables. You got music on. Hey, you want us to lose our fucking liquor license? You have to find somewhere else to drink.
Money for you to dance? Read the sign. No shirt, no shoes, no dancing.
there's just a picture of Kevin Bacon with a circle of line through it.
X's through his eyes, like 10. Like he's just on the dartboard with a bunch of darts.
This doesn't make sense for Sweden. I think this would make more sense for like England, because I could picture a bunch of like English barges, like old English guys, like Roy, yeah, you fucking dancing, yeah, Roy. It's just like angry dudes, because that's the only bar I can picture where like there's no dancing, dude. I want to dance, bro. I want to dance. So they're not even trying to abolish it.
Right.
They're trying to make it so that the permit can be a verbal agreement with the cops. So like if a police officer comes to you, it's just a verbal permit where you'd be like, hey, sir, can we dance? And he has to either say yes
if you want to
or no.
Yeah, it's just with, you can dance if you want to.
Hey, mister, can we dance, please? Imagine imagine the owner of a bar is a guy, and he has to go to another grown man to ask permission to dance. Dude, like,
I just want to dance, officer.
There's like a 3-hour meeting, like an HR meeting, like a public relations meeting you have to watch so that you can have a dance. You know what I mean?
dude, I like the government. The
Oh, yeah,
opposing-
so you've decided to allow dance in your establishment. Welcome to the seminar.
Dude, I like to picture that.
So you want to dance, yeah? Here are the 7 easy steps you need to know before hosting your own
dance if you want
boy-girl
to.
dance.
I like to picture the opposing government's rebuttal was just they walked into a big fucking like office room and they're just like, remote clicked Footloose played. This is what happens if you prevent people from dancing. That's the rebuttal.
Oh, dude. That's so fun. I'm just picturing like the fucking modules in that fucking seminar video. So there are 3 types of dances.
Yeah?
Boy-girl dances. Church dances.
What's the third one?
Naked dances. Yeah.
Naked?
Yeah, I don't know. I had nothing else.
Sweden.
Yeah,
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were cool, man.
Mm-hmm. I like how
No
it was
wonder
like,
Greta's so fucking angry all the time.
Right?
she was deprived of her school.
Can't dance.
Because she had to drop out of school to go fight climate change, and there was not even dance to like in her school.
That's why they're all doing the YMCA.
I was
in
gonna
the mud
say,
fields.
did they have a permit to do
they're
the
in Germany.
YMCA?
They're fucking 40 years behind on dance trends, dude. That's good
It's a
shit.
great callback. It's a great
Awesome
fucking
callback. Should we get on the soapbox, dude?
Yeah, let's wrap things up here. That was Backpage News. Thanks for listening. Now you're caught up on what's really going on in the world.
What they don't want you to know out there. What Sweden's try to keep from you.
So Soapbox, this is where we just... Colin, can you give us the definition of Soapbox again?
You put it on the street and you stand on it and everyone has to listen to you.
Has to.
Exactly.
Has to listen to
You
us.
have to
You
listen
heard
to
him.
this.
Fact guy. Get fact. Have to listen to this.
You have to listen.
It's medieval
Even if
law.
you tune out right now and shut off your phone, laptop, however you're listening, we will come find you and
your
whisper in your ear
motherfucker.
what is going on. We will locate you. So here's what's going
see
on.
this face in your bedroom at 3:37 in the fucking morning, right next to yours, whispering about the fucking Niners vlog that we just released.
So we're recording this on Wednesday, so the Niners game is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
By the time this releases, though, the game will be over.
Yes.
I am a diehard Niners fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it. Congratulations, we're going to the conference finals. I'm just calling it. It's the Cowboys. They always choke. But we just shot a vlog on Sunday. I'm hoping it's out by now because I'll try and edit it like quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna shoot that. Expect that because we did say a week or two ago they were going to be shooting more content outside of the podcast.
Yep.
So expect that vlogs like that kind of style. We have some skits coming out, like we mentioned. Feet Red Bull. And just ourselves, dude.
Oh, featuring.
Yeah.
Feet Red Bull and featuring Pitbull.
And then just us being fucking dudes. Yeah, bro. And John, you have some news too.
Yeah, I joined a creators basketball league. Shout out to Big Spomy for putting that together. There is I forget how many teams. 6 teams, I think. 6 teams of 6, something like that. There's a bunch of teams, creators from all across the city, all joining together to play in this basketball league. 7 to 10 Wednesday nights. There'll be content coming on his YouTube channel, Big Spomy. Go give him a fucking follow. We'll put it in the mentions here. But yeah, stay tuned for that. It should be fun. I'm actually out for the first 2 games because I have to work, unfortunately, and got to keep them lights on, you know?
Yeah.
I'm starting my hoop dream at 23 with 1 knee, so I should probably try. I got to keep my day job, you know what I mean?
Did you buy new shoes for it?
I did buy new shoes.
Nice.
You want to talk about the whole jersey malfunction? The jersey mix-up?
Oh, yeah. In the league?
Yeah.
So I
You
wanted
didn't say anything different, and he caught it the second time. Talk about the whole jersey thing. You know, the jersey thing. Oh yeah, dude, you should have said that. Fucking Christ. Loading circle above John's head where the Raptors logo is.
I wanted to be number 420. But
By the way, like they're doing 3-digit numbers in this league, so it's not a far-fetched
Well, I
thing
said
ask
to
for.
Spomy, I was like, I want to be 420. He's like, yeah, if I can, I'll see if I can make that happen. I was like, if not, 69, duh. And and then I look at the sheet with my numbers on it, and I'm number 69. And then Black Irish,
Which is great.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But on my team is Black Irish. Shout out Black Irish, who's number 613.
So they do 3-dig.
They do 3 digis. Whatever.
Maybe just
Number
somebody
6
else has 420 in the league.
No,
Oh, dude.
Everyone had the first 4 other numbers I chose, which were regular.
Dude, if someone else in the league has 420 when you play against that squad,
Yeah, I'm gonna be-
you guys play for the number.
Oh, I'm getting so baked before that game too. If there's a number 420, I am out smoking that person in the parking lot before and after the game and during half. Heard it here first.
I'd love to see John try and play a full up because these guys can ball. So he's gonna be playing with guys with fucking burnt ass lungs, running up and down the court with 1 knee.
He's giving them like 6 feet on the fucking 3 shots. I know basketball.
I'm coming off the bench for sure, but you'll see me there, guys.
Is that it, guys?
That's it for me.
Anyone else got news? No news? Nothing? Pretty boring lives going on.
It's my birthday next week. It's gonna be fun.
Anything else?
We doing something for that too? Because I miss John's.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
You want to go to Sweden and have a dance party?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
Let's go to Swedish prison for dancing.
ASAP Rocky.
I'm just thinking now, Swedish House Mafia, are they from Sweden?
They
weird if
mustn't
they
be.
were.
I think
Right?
so.
Really weird.
But
if
it's
they're not.
house
It's like the band
music, so you don't
Boston.
need to dance in the establishments. You dance in fucking warehouses and shit.
There it is.
That's how that works.
And in Sweden, you're allowed to dance in warehouses.
Yeah, because there's no
yeah,
Rules.
cop.
no cop's ever been in a warehouse.
Unless they're robot.
Sure.
RoboCop.
That
RoboCop,
seems like
bro.
a weird place to end it, but I guess we'll call it. Thanks for tuning
Death,
in.
taxes, and down to the wire ended on a weird note. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Like, follow, subscribe. Peace out, guys.